Hi, Paul here. Welcome to today's top tip from Running Logic. We're going to look at staying tall when you're running today. Really how I want to monitor yourself, but I want you to try and understand the importance of it, particularly with the technical element that comes in. So pose technique talks about lean forwards, and I think that's where we get some confusion. It's a great running technique, but the lean forward that's considered in pose and lean forward as part of that falling mechanism for running is about a lean at the ankles. What we don't want, but we do see very often with runners, is that they lean forwards, but they lean at their hips. So they end up starting to move to this position when they're running, and you can see them. What that creates is a change in your center of balance, which means that you're starting to actually have to put your foot out in front of yourself far too early, and you'll end up overstriding. You're wanting to land as much underneath your hips. So if you start to come to here and your heel's having to come out as a counterbalance, your hips are left behind, your center of balance is changed, and you're essentially starting to put the brakes on. So the closer we can land underneath our hips, the better it is for our center of gravity. So ideally, the way that we look at the running is we want to stay tall. The lean forwards from pose technique is just a slightly step forward in the phase of running that you're looking at. If we look at a phase or two before, your hip is over your foot, nice tall position, and your shoulders are over your hips, nice tall position. And that's where we want you. It's kept nice and still through your core with your arms and legs driving you forwards, using the muscles to help get a nice, efficient, effective running technique going. So think about staying tall, and if you want to try and work on it, it's something you can do by doing a couple of short, quicker runs. As you're having to use your arms more, you'll tend to stay a little bit more upright, and it can help with your leg cadence as well. So short runs, 10-20 seconds, just at the start, just to get your leg going, and try and think about staying up taller. And you'll find that then you can use that momentum to keep you on your run, your longer run outside, to make sure you're held in the correct position and those hips aren't dropping back behind. So staying tall, shoulders above hips. If you're thinking about pose, it's a fall, but from the ankles, not at the hips. So we don't want you leaning forwards. Use your running partner to help see if that's something that you're doing, and to try and start working on changing it, because you'll feel the difference straight away. Thank you.